I'm your host, Heather Dawson. Huntington Beach is known as Surf City, and the Orange County Register's Jonathan Camus caught up with the star-studded surfers at the Surfing Walk of Fame.
The 18th annual Surfing Walk of Fame ceremony was held outside Jack's Surfboards in Huntington Beach. The big honoree, three-time U.S. Open champion Rob Machado.
Thank you very much to everyone. Thanks for hanging out, you guys, and this is something I'll never forget. Thank you.
When you think of surfing music, perhaps no song is more iconic than Dick Dale's Miserlou.
And thank you so much from me being here since 1955 to being on this sidewalk where everybody can walk on top of me. God bless you. Thank you so much.
And a wild moment here as Bill Fury falls off stage after accepting his award for local hero. Fury was fine after receiving medical attention for a cut on his hand.
Well, the trophy didn't survive, but looks like Bill did, eh? How about a round of applause for Bill Fury?
Debbie Beecham and Kathy Gidget-Koner were awarded as the Co-Women of the Year, and finally the honor roll recipients went to the Hole in the Wall gang, with the recent passing of founder Gordy Duane weighing heavily on their minds.
My grandpa loved the city and its people. He was so proud to have helped create the Surf City, USA. Thank you.
Bringing you the best of California from Huntington Beach, I'm Jonathan Camus.
Let's check in with Audra Stafford, who takes us inside the new 4-star Disneyland resort.
Big changes are happening at one of Anaheim's oldest hotels.
We have the biggest renovation ever in the Disneyland Hotel's history going on right now.
And what a history it has.
When the original Disneyland Hotel first opened back in 1955, there were just 7 motels in Anaheim.
Back then, it had just over 100 rooms.
Soon there will be nearly 1,000 rooms, not to mention 2 brand new dining experiences and this fabulous new pool.
But the pool isn't the only transformation that's making a splash at the hotel.
The guest rooms are just, really special with a great little Disney touch to them.
And the Disney crew really worked their magic with the addition of 2 new themed suites.
The Adventureland suite, it's over the top, as you can see.
There's even a grotto that can simulate a tropical rainforest.
It's all based on the Jungle Cruise and that whole adventure area of the theme park.
Then there's the Big Thunder Suite, which features rustic yet luxurious accommodations inspired by Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Add to that the existing Mickey Mouse Penthouse, Fantasy, and Pirates of the Caribbean suites, and it just might be the happiest hotel at the happiest place on earth.
Everything about the hotel ties back to Disneyland.
Bringing you the best of California from the Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, I'm Audra Stafford.
A fresh new wave of wellness trends is making its way into summer routines, and it's all about flavorful, functional resets. Joining us with tips to boost vitality this season is author of the Clean Vegan Cookbook, Jackie Ackerberg. Thank you so much for joining us today, Jackie.
Thank you for having me.
So in your opinion, why is it important to choose the right ingredients for nutrition?
Well, good nutrition starts by choosing high-quality ingredients that support things like your immunity, energy, and digestion. But 70% of consumers say they're more likely to stick with a wellness routine if the food actually tastes good. That's why I love Bragg, because they combine function and flavor to help you look and feel your best and easily achieve your long-term health and wellness goals. Bragg's apple cider vinegar, or ACV, is known for its raw, unfiltered organic formula and containing the famous mother. It also has over 750 milligrams of acetic acid per serving, which helps support metabolic function and maintain healthy blood glucose levels.
It doesn't taste too good. How can one make it more enjoyable?
The OG flavor is definitely not for everyone, and that's why we've actually created our ACV blends. They have all the benefits of the original, but they're much easier to enjoy. Think flavors like cranberry apple, citrus ginger, honey cayenne, and our brand new flavor, you're one of the first to see it, pineapple turmeric. I've been loving it all summer long, and everything from smoothies to popsicles to mocktails, it's just chef's kiss.
That sounds way more enjoyable. What are some new wellness trends to reset your summer routine?
Well, if you've been on any platform lately, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere, there are dozens of wellness trends flooding your feed. And it can be hard to see through the noise, but I always like to look at the source and trust brands like Bragg that have been leaders in the space for over 100 years. And one trend I'm absolutely loving right now is summer mocktails. They're a fun, refreshing, and guilt-free upgrade to your usual drink, and they're totally in because a lot of people are either limiting alcohol or skipping it altogether. And these Bragg ACV blends make them super easy to make by adding a bold and refreshing flavor to your sip. The one I have in front of me is the one I've been drinking all summer long. It's muddled strawberries and mint, a splash of lemon, a full serving of the pineapple turmeric ACV blend, all topped off with sparkling water for a delicious and refreshing summer beverage. Pineapple is great for digestion, and turmeric is an anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Beyond their wellness perks, though, the pineapple is so bright and refreshing, and the turmeric is warm and earthy, and they perfectly balance the flavor of the ACV. And when you combine all their benefits, it becomes a delicious and functional trifecta.
Well, thank you so much, Jackie, for your tips. Where can we go for more information?
Yeah, for more recipes like this one, ideas, and wellness tips, you can head to bragg.com.
Thank you so much. I'm Evelyn with Coast to Coast. Have a great day.
Thanks for having me.
Sometimes it's alien to me, this guy Billy Joel. I don't know who that is or what that is.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
I'm reminded of it when I go walk on the street.
You've got us feeling all right.
Oh, right, that guy.
Back then, his whole life was the band.
We just wanted to make as much noise as possible. I didn't know one person who liked what we were doing. I loved it. I wanted to put together a group of New York musicians.
They were a bunch of hooligans from Long Island.
My own history as a musician started with me hearing classical music. Uptown Girl. It could have been a Mozart piece.
Are you the man singing Uptown Girl?
That's me.
Here I am dating this supermodel. Me? I'm from Hicksville. You feel the enormity of the situation grow.
When I first heard Billy, it was like, wait a minute, who's this?
Billy's melodies are better than mine.
He had a great sense of drama. He had the magic.
There are certain traumas that one never gets over.
There's an underlying rage. They wiped out my family. I'm still trying to put the pieces together. I didn't know my father at all, from 8 years old until I was in my 20s. I've had a lot of hard lessons in my life. I should have been worth this, and I was worth this. And I hit the pavement. Kaboom. I was amazed that I was still alive. I learned life is a fight.
I don't care what you say anymore.
If there was a skeleton key to unlocking what's behind the songs,
Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone.
it's my relationships with others.
He cares about the human experience. He wrote songs that matter.
I think music saved my life. It gave me a reason to live.
I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life.
Everything I've done and everything I've lived through has somehow found its way into my music.
Come into my web.
How would you like your fans to think of you?
Just the music. Because when I'm dead, that's the only thing that'll be around.
I mean, he was literally the best singer I've ever heard.
This is our last goodbye.
He was, and he's my favorite. One Easter vacation, I stayed with my father. He had a whole other family. No calls were returned.
He put his little hands on my face and said, "We're gonna be okay, Mommy, right?"
What do you think you inherited from your father? People who remember my father. Next question.
We were these two sensitive young souls who found each other.
Race was huge.
My main influences, love, anger, depression, and Zeppelin.
He made a first record no one else could come close to making. It's uncanny.
He already looks like Sinatra.
He got where he needed to go. I didn't want to be in his world if he didn't really want me there.
He said, I have to tell you something about me. I'm not gonna last that long.
Where would you like to see yourself in 10 years?
I've been wrong, I've been completely ugly, I've been beautiful, I've been totally in love, I've been hideous, but I've never been dead.
Hey, Mama, she just said, I have some things I have to tell you.
You probably know about the United Way on a national level, but what about what they do in your community? Let's take a closer look with David Wiley.
1 in 5 children in the Inland Empire lives in poverty. 31% of children only have one parent in their home, and only 21% of children in San Bernardino County are considered physically fit. On top of that, thousands of families are having trouble making ends meet, and providing even basic necessities proves to be a tremendous challenge. Fortunately, the Inland Empire United Way is dedicated to improving the lives and futures of those children and families in need right here in our community.
There are literally thousands of families and adults who are struggling to make ends meet and to care for their loved ones right now. And at the same time, with the cuts to public programs, we know that the needs are just increasing. And that really means that it increases the needs for nonprofits like United Way to step up and to take care of those children and families in need.
The Inland Empire United Way does just that by investing resources into programs that help those in need and fill in the gaps where public assistance or government programs fall short. With that in mind, the Inland Empire United Way is devoted to helping the local community, with 88 cents of every dollar donated going directly to programs that provide assistance locally.
Every local dollar stays here and is invested into local programs. Everything that we do is really focused on 3 major areas of education, health, and financial stability. And the way that we do that is twofold. One is that we invest in a group of strong local nonprofit organizations, and then we also directly operate a number of collaborative programs here as well.
That local effort goes to programs that make a major, life-changing impact on people right here in our community.
I had my home foreclosed on, and I wasn't able to get a job right away, so I found myself homeless. I was living in an abandoned house for a short period of time, and we lived in our car. And when we could get money, we stayed in a motel, and it really wasn't a nice environment for children. They couldn't play. I would just like to say thank you to United Way. Not only did they give me a hand up and give me my self-esteem back, they provided me with the tools and instruments I need to be a successful employee and mother today. I feel so happy, and I can't put a dollar amount on all the things that they provided me with, and I'm so happy and grateful, and I'd like to see some funding to give other families this opportunity that me and my sons have, and get people out of that situation of homelessness and hopelessness.
Another way the Inland Empire United Way directly impacts our local community is through the Kids Pack program, which is designed for low-income students who depend on school lunch programs. Kids Pack provides these children with backpacks filled with nutritious food that they can take home and eat over the weekend. Volunteers come together in the Inland Empire United Way warehouse to fill the food bags, which are then put in colorful backpacks and delivered to the needy students. And students aren't the only ones being helped. With school budget cuts, supplies are in shorthand, and many parents don't have the means to help. So teachers can take advantage of School's Tools program, which is like a free store filled with classroom supplies.
The teachers come in. We have 38 schools, and each one of their teachers is allowed to come in twice a year. They come in, they take a shopping cart from over here, and then they basically go around and they get all the items that they need. They usually walk away with an entire shopping cart full of brand new supplies, and about $500 to $1,000 worth of supplies to take back for their kids.
For many organizations and programs, finding volunteers can be one of the toughest challenges, but Inland Empire United Way helps with its hands-on program that helps connect volunteers with organizations, churches, schools, or whoever needs volunteers to make a difference. They also support a mentoring program called Mentor Connection. Bringing you the best of California, I'm David Wiley.
While CES 2024 is not technically an auto show, the automotive industry makes up a giant part of the show's footprint. More than 600 exhibitors are here from the automotive space, including manufacturers, suppliers, startup companies, and more. Hyundai Mobis debuted their new Mobiond electric vehicle with its next-generation e-corner system motion technology. It enables the car to make sideways and diagonal motion, as well as pivot turns. Wow! I'm told each of the 4 wheels are individually controlled. Honda showed off 2 new concept vehicles, the Space Hub and the Saloon. The Japanese automaker announced it will launch the Honda Zero series beginning in 2026. The Saloon is being called the flagship concept model of the new Honda Zero series. It embodies the new thin, light, and wise approach. On the inside is an instrument panel with a human-machine interface for a seamless user interface. The Saloon features a low height and sporty styling. Meanwhile, the Space Hub was developed under the theme of augmenting people's daily lives. It offers a flexible space that accommodates what users want to do and becomes a hub that connects people to people and society. Mullen introduced its 5RS high-performance sporty crossover EV. It comes equipped with a 100 kilowatt per hour battery pack and a 2-speed gearbox. The 5RS will achieve more than 1,000 horsepower and a top speed of over 200 miles per hour. Pricing for the 5RS will start just under $300,000. Mercedes-Benz unveiled the North American premiere of the Concept CLA class vehicle. It displays the forthcoming Mercedes-Benz modular architecture and new in-car music experience called MBUX Sound Drive. That comes with cool apps like Audible and Amazon Music. The MBUX virtual assistant transforms the car-driver relationship with both AI and advanced 3D graphics.
So I can do that right from here. Showing me the Little Caesars garage. It'll show me the distance and the price for that and how many spaces are available right now. And I can just go ahead, select how much time I want to book my parking for, and then I can just pay it right from the system over here and start my navigation over there. So we've added an instance of the facial recognition even to the camera at the back. Balance myself and do a dance, maybe I'm wearing heels, right? And so instead of doing all of that, I can just, okay, there you go. Yeah, so I don't need to do the balancing thing, and since it recognizes my face and it knows that I'm a registered driver, so I don't have to be worried about other people coming and doing my secret passport and opening the trunk. And
today, we're going to introduce you to LG Alphabet, our concept car that focuses on the quality of time spent on the road so that it's meant to elevate a passenger's experience both inside and outside the vehicle. Now, LG Alphabet consists of 3 customer experience themes we developed based on our comprehensive research aimed at making everything possible around the vehicle. They're transformable, explorable, and relaxable. Now, first and foremost, transformable experience defines mobility as a personalized private space which can be transformed according to a passenger's needs. Next is the explorable experience. In the future, mobility will understand the context of each journey and our preferences, allowing us to have more enriched and delightful experiences. And last but not least is the relaxable experience. Imagine a car caring for our physical and mental well-being, ensuring them to be in their best conditions.
Bringing you the best of Coast to Coast from CES 2024 in Las Vegas, I'm Jason Rasidlo reporting.
And that wraps up this week's edition. If you missed any part of our show, go to our website. We'll see you next time.